Live from
Let Your Soul Glow.
Let Your Soul Glow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream rises tall.
Hello everyone, it's the Way of the Future podcast. Today we're going to talk about It's Always Sunny, Season 11, Episode 8, Venture Brothers, Season 6, Episode 4, American Crime, Season 2, Episode 8, Better Call Saul, Episode 1 of Season 2, and The X-Files, Season 10, Episode 6, the finale.
Let's start with It's Always Sunny.
Yeah. Alright.
So like Charlie got a leprechaun and he like tortured him while high on paint.
Yeah.
He drank a
A
lot,
lot of paint. There's part of me that's like, man, he would have died, and then there's a part of me that would be like, what would that be like, though?
Drink the paint, Evan.
Yeah, no, not
It
that.
looked
It'd be like
appealing to
drinking
me.
like a milkshake, I think.
It didn't
taste bad.
Honestly, when he was drinking it, it didn't look like paint because
it wasn't paint.
Well, I know, but you would think that like they would put a better fake paint on his mouth, you know, because it just looked like food coloring.
Yeah.
It didn't look painty enough.
I don't think they cared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it looks more like he's drinking paint thinner than anything else.
I think it looked painty enough.
Okay.
It made me think of like real paint.
There were
every
like
time he
2 or
put the
3
paint
really
can
good
to his
ones,
lips.
and like now they seem to be back to like
Being dummy?
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
it's season
there's
11.
really just like one
Yeah.
good
Or
one.
20. Or
Like the
whatever.
last one I think was the best.
It was
The Frank one
good
was
when
good.
he was freaking out on the people.
Yeah.
I liked it when he was just screaming at them, and
Yeah.
at least the first group, and then they were crying, or no, they weren't crying. They just tried
The
to call
girls
the
cried.
police. Yeah,
They had a little thing going. I thought that they were going to get in trouble with the police too.
They would have.
I liked
they were
They
just
never do.
robbing people.
I liked Dee being a little racist leprechaun or whatever you want to call it.
Her characters are
The
just the
fighting
worst.
Irish guy.
Yeah, fighting Irish and crazy Patty,
Yeah.
and then the beat down Irish woman.
yeah. They had like a bruise on her eye.
Yeah, because her husband beat her.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
More of Mac being gay.
Yeah. Not even like veiled at all anymore.
Yeah.
It's just he's just
It's like,
he's just
You know you're going there to find the money, right? Just remember you're going there to find the money. You're not going there to be gay at the bar.
Yeah, I'm going
covered
alone.
in glitter
going
and
alone.
like some stickers and stuff.
Yeah, it's covered in glitter when you came back.
Yeah.
DeVito's outbursts at Dee were pretty good too.
Don't you tell me how to drive, bitch. Or something.
Yeah.
Just screaming bitch at her over and over again.
But other than that, it's
Yeah, it was a pretty lame episode.
pretty lame. Yeah.
I liked the crazy Patty. She looked like Ronald McDonald had sex with Wendy.
Yeah.
It's definitely an episode that just like instantly like
Hippie
meshes
vibes.
back into the fold of It's Always Sunny episodes.
Yeah.
When Charlie had the little leprechaun
Yeah.
tied to the chair and he was about to cut him up, and they were pulling the Reservoir Dogs scene.
Yeah.
I really
That was good.
Yeah, I really expected what's his face to like be okay with him cutting up the guy and torturing him.
Who?
Dee's
Mac?
brother. Yeah, no,
Dennis.
Dee's
Or
brother.
Dennis.
Dennis. Yeah, I expected Dennis to be like,
Okay.
well, you can't just torture him like that. I mean, you got to do it like this. You know, like because that's
Yeah,
his
that
character is very like weird.
Well, I was
Yeah.
gonna say in this one they went back to his like serial killer tendencies even harder.
Yeah, so I expected him to be more like, "What are you doing with my knife?" or you know, my straight edge. Did you
Don't
find
touch my
that?
things.
Yeah, that's got
My toolkit.
it's got DNA on it.
Yeah, Dennis is a weirdo.
Yeah,
I keep expecting them to reveal more and more about him, but then that would like ruin the show
yeah,
almost.
it'd be too much.
It's better to like, I don't know, think about things that they don't tell you about.
Like his fucking skin stuff that he's. What was it? Skin. What did he have? Didn't he have like stuff at home made of human flesh?
He's talking about like making a lamp out of
Lampshades.
someone's skin. That was out of
Yeah.
Dee's skin.
Mm-hmm.
Something crazy like that. I can't remember why though. He was mad at her for some reason.
That just reminds me of last 2 seasons ago with American Horror Story with that dude that had the house with all the skin furniture.
Like Ed Gein.
Yeah.
What was it? Which one was that? 2?
Season 2? No. Or
Season-
was it? They were hunting the lady was hunting the serial killer, and it turned out. Yeah, I think it was season 2.
The serial killer.
They were hunting the serial. She was a reporter or something, and
And
then
then the other half of the time it was in an asylum, right?
yeah,
that was
yeah,
Asylum.
two.
That's season 2.
yeah, that's season 2. And she thought that it was not
Like the
that
smiley
guy
face
until,
killer or some stupid shit.
Something
Bloody
stupid.
face.
Yeah,
Wasn't
Bloody
it-
face. Bloody face.
yeah, something
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
I
That-
remember that.
Season was crap.
It was so bad. They had like
I-
so
yeah, I'm
many
not a
things
fan of it,
going,
It was Zachary
and they
Quinto.
like never resolved
And then
anything.
Was it
Fucking
Zachary Quinto? I thought it was Dylan McDermott.
Zachary Quinto was Dylan McDermott's dad.
Mm-hmm.
So they were both were though bloody face.
Yeah.
The bloody face killers.
Bloody face. You want to talk about Venture Brothers? Did you guys
Yeah.
like this episode?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I did like this episode,
I
except
liked
for
it
the
too.
part where it got creepy with Brock.
Yeah.
Where he was
where-
like coming in on Dean like a fucking snake or whatever.
Oh, teaching him how to kiss a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's just being Brock. He's very aggressive.
And what were the things that oh yeah, it was the god gas.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
funny.
That
yeah.
shit was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It made the rats
like
go
that.
through like the religious experience when they're
And now the monarch
Worshipping.
is Blue Morpho.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
awesome.
good. I want to
Yeah.
see him start killing bad guys
Well, he's
as the good guy.
he's
The
gonna be an
good
anti.
guy.
He's gonna be an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, definitely.
But is he really the Blue Morpho's son? Now that we know, because we always kind of figured that they were swingers. Now we
Yeah.
know it's true.
Well,
That wasn't. Neither of those girls was the mom.
I
but-
don't think that was one of the moms. I still think it's Venture's mom too.
yeah, because remember
Yeah,
he
because
said
he's-
he even asked. He's
he
like, "Oh
trimmed
my
his-
god, is that my mom?"
He trimmed his beard too,
Yeah.
and him and
They
and,
look so much
Billy,
alike now.
Billy thought it was him.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you know how like I've heard something in science where like you could be pregnant with twins and both of those babies could be from a different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that would mean they were
It just
triplets.
requires
Why?
requires
Because
that
of
you're-
Jonas.
Jonas.
Well, yeah, but Jonas was a benign tumor. or
Well, I was
whatever.
gonna say
I thought he was
triplets.
a
I don't think
baby
it.
that turned into one.
Well, unless you accidentally released like
Oh,
an
yeah.
extra egg,
Mhm.
because it happened. How it works is 2 eggs have to be released
Well,
and
there's
then
maternal and
fertilized
fraternal.
separately,
Oh, that's probably what happened though.
There's maternal
Yeah.
or
and that's where the 2 dads
maternal
comes
and
into
fraternal.
play. Is the 2 different sperms.
Right.
and one
two
starts
eggs.
from one egg, and then basically it's the egg splits twice, and then those cells split again.
Yeah,
Like,
and
yeah.
that would explain why when we saw Dr. Venture when he was a little fetus,
Zygote.
yeah, that we saw him with his tumor and there was no mark in the background because he was in his own specific egg.
Yeah.
That would make sense. And
Science.
Venture Brothers are like that. Venture Brothers are totally like that. They would totally play up that whole like that kind of spiel.
It's gonna
so.
just zoom out even further.
Science
Yeah.
Watch the monarch
demands
watching them.
It will. It will. Watch.
What was Rusty doing this episode?
Rusty
The God
was
gas.
no. He wanted. Yeah, he needed something for the
Presentation he was gonna make.
Yeah. It was the same presentation that he did in the beginning. Remember the first pilot episode? How he invented that machine and he was showing it off, and then the Asian samurai guy was trying
the
to
tech
like,
fetishist.
yeah, the tech fetishist was there. That was the event that he was banned from, and that was the thing that he built. That's what he was talking about.
There was also the little washing machine. Is that what it was?
Yeah, that
Yeah. Yeah, he
was
was.
one of them.
They were pitching all the ideas. Of what
It was
they
like
could sell.
Sparkle app.
And then there was
2.0
one where
or
it was like it regrew his stomach or something.
Liver.
Or
Liver, but then it just kept growing livers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he kept growing livers until the rats exploded.
Yeah.
The test mice. This is
I
great.
killed a lot of mice.
I like the
This-
episode overall. I thought it was pretty good.
This season is way better than the last season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
I like the gorilla guy too. He was okay.
Who was the gorilla
The
guy?
guy that
The guy-
was
Oh yeah,
fighting.
What was his name? It was like a pun on like.
he was like Bistro or something.
No, it was like on gorilla or something like that.
Well, right, but he was like his character was like
It was orangutan.
Orangutan, yeah.
Because harangue is to like mess with someone to like bully them.
oh I see.
Orangutan.
That just sounds like that fighter from
Harong.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did he die in this episode?
Oh, yeah,
Eventually?
dude.
he
You
got
fucking
punched
dead.
and he fell like 2 stories.
Yeah,
over
he's,
to his
he's
Yeah.
face.
done.
Unless he's like a superhuman. Or
21
Super-
cracked him good.
or
Yeah.
Dr.
Dude,
Venture's
I'm
gonna
Pretty
turn
sure I just punched that guy to death.
yeah.
His
Venture will turn him into another Venturestein.
the hench ghost came back too.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
That was-
henchman 23 or
It
whatever.
was
Yeah.
good to hear his voice
I
again.
thought it was 21.
No,
He's
21 is the
21.
fat guy. And
Oh,
the
that's
20
right.
Is it 23 or is it? Yeah, it's 23,
I
right?
can't remember at this point.
Yeah, he was in his head, but I'm pretty sure he knows that it's not
Real.
real. Yeah, because we learned that in the prom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think he knows that it's all in his head, unless he found a way to talk to ghosts. We just don't know yet.
The house is
Was
haunted.
I any different when you taught me?
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Is there anything with Dean in this?
Dean was trying to find out how to make out with chicks the whole time, but he didn't
Yeah.
do
No,
anything.
no, that wasn't Dean.
It's Hank.
Oh wait, that's
Hank.
Hank. Dean was like,
He was trying to help, what's his name? Billy and the
yeah,
other guy
but he was
find-
only in one scene.
Yeah.
He only spoke like once.
And then Hank
didn't
misunderstood,
do
and then Brock was trying to
Teach him how to kiss a girl.
and was getting frustrated because he wants to bone down with
The
the
Wonder
crazy
Woman.
Amazon
Wonder Woman,
lady.
He doesn't want to just bone down with her though. He wants to like.
Be dominated
worship
by
her.
No, that was from the God Gas.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of woman that he wants. Like that's why he was so attracted to what's her face. The other the
Molotov?
yeah, Molotov cocktease. It's because it's because she was a dominant female, and he really gets off on
she's
dominant
not
females.
dead, right? I don't think she is.
She did die. Oh wait,
She's
No,
disappeared.
he faked
that's
her
right.
death.
Yeah,
So she's probably coming back at some
she was
point.
on that. She was on that yacht. I think she's okay. I think she's still alive.
Alright, so American Crime was super boring this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I feel like they kind of like missed some opportunities for like to kind of spice it up a little bit. For example, they didn't show Taylor being like admitted to jail or prison or wherever he's being held, and that's kind of like a super traumatizing thing that happens to a person.
Yeah.
And like they really could have got like some juicy like drama points there, but
Oh, yeah.
they didn't do that at all.
They kind of just played up, like, at least in the beginning, like, played up Felicity Huffman, like, being all screwed up.
She's a victim.
But also with survivor's guilt, too.
Mhm.
But just paralyzed with, like, the enormity of it.
It was just a lot of talking and not much like story driving. It was kind of just like, here's where we are now. Be prepared for the next episode because that's where everything's gonna happen.
Reflection.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Eric's dad, like, supported him a little bit. Because I feel like that might be what gives him the go-ahead or, like, the strength to turn on Kevin.
To man up.
admit what they
also
did.
take responsibility
That
for
mom
their
is-
actions.
Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
I think
she is.
Your dad, he
Oh,
touched
yeah,
him. That's why
Eric's
he's
mom.
like, Dad, we gotta leave.
Yeah, Eric's
I-
mom, you're a piece of
she's a
shit.
fucking-
I bet that's why she left him. He must be gay too. He knows those.
you keep saying that.
Well, no, seriously.
No, they
because
were
she-
already broken up.
Well, I know they were already broken up, probably because she found out that he was gay and that she didn't want to deal with that.
That's not why they
They've never
broke
said
up.
that,
She
though.
just now started this, like, narrative that he
She's-
might be
There
gay.
must
We don't
be
know that
something
yet.
wrong.
No,
They didn't say why they broke up though.
She said that's why it has to be, even if he says no. Like, she's just coming up
She's
with any
confused.
bullshit reason why.
She's confused.
Right, but him being gay
yeah.
and him touching him are two different things. And I'm saying that they broke up as
She
a,
thinks
as
though
A,
that it has to be the same.
well, yeah,
right.
of course she does, because that's why she's drawing straws like that. She's
Yeah.
like, well, if you're gay, then you must have touched him because he's gay now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's
But-
looking for
Everyone
anything
knows
to
gay
blame,
is
pretty
yes.
much.
related.
I
Like,
think it's.
But I
she
think
can't
he
just
is.
accept that her kid is gay.
Yeah, but I think her husband was gay too. That's my opinion.
I don't
That's
think
possible.
he is. Maybe.
I got the sneaking
I'm not saying he
suspicion
touched
that
him, but I'm saying he was gay.
that like the coach like has done something to the Mexican guy that I guess is like a hacker.
Are you talking about
Yeah,
the Pedro guy?
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Pedro.
I think
Yeah.
the coach does, or I think he does know something about the coach also. Like maybe he had to leave a town or something.
Well, he
Oh
at
my
least-
god, he's gonna find all the twerking videos on his phone that he had.
of his daughter.
Well, he just like had like a look in his eye when he was looking at the website for the school and saw
What
the
else
coach.
was going on in that picture? I can't remember.
There were
Guy
like
that's
kids
died
playing
was there.
basketball.
The Eric kid was there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy that died.
The
Oh,
guy
yeah,
that
and Eric
died.
was there.
Oh,
Oh.
Wes.
I was like, maybe you met him on Grindr.
Wait,
Yeah,
the
Eric's-
coach met the Pedro guy?
You never know.
Yep.
You never know.
Everybody meets on there.
Who
Yep.
knows?
Wow.
But yeah, so it's
Better
kind
go
of
on
like a
Grindr.
boring episode where they're kind of, I think, leading up to like the next two because there's 10 episodes and that was episode 8, right?
Yeah.
I think like it's kind of ridiculous that Timothy Hutton's character is like getting all self-righteous with Felicity Huffman, considering like those kids raped that kid.
Yeah,
Like,
and he knew something had happened. Like, he, like, isn't
he's
dumb.
acting like it's all his fault.
They didn't just rape him; they raped other girls too.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just one victim.
That's the big one that's gonna come out. Is
Yeah.
that like a whole bunch of girls.
Well,
got
no, they at
raped
least
that
know
night
about
also.
that teacher sleeping with the student too.
Yeah.
What teacher?
They mentioned it in one episode. They're like, we covered up for you, and then the dad went to the mom and was all like, something
that's
happened to my
right.
daughter.
That's probably why Pedro said that he would hack the computers
Yeah.
and show things
Yeah.
to get Leland in trouble because he's been looking at their
and
stuff.
Felicity Huffman helped cover that one up too, so she's definitely.
That guy's so an anon. He's an anonymous dude.
Hang
Yeah.
on.
Hang on.
Anon.
That's definitely what they're going for, though.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see how the rest of the season plays out. We've got
What?
2 episodes left.
Wait, why did he go to that motel with his kids?
I think
He's
fucking
going there to like help her.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a different town?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
He
probably
lives
why.
in a different town.
Oh,
he
I
lives
see.
somewhere else, and so he got in his car with his kid and drove to meet her.
I was trying to figure out why that was happening. Because I was like, is he trying to run from people so that they don't find out where he's hacking?
Yeah, no, I think it was just to
Well, it's
show
'cause
that like
he kept trying to
like
call
this
her.
isn't like directly like he's not directly involved in this. He's like making it a point to
Right.
get involved.
Well, he was like kept trying to call her, and she was just like not listening to him.
Well, this is just making this guy sound like he's a good person, in a way. Like,
he might be.
He might
They're
be.
trying, but he might go too far. Like,
What did
Well,
you
he looks
guys?
creepy as fuck when he
Yeah,
was like texting people that now they know what it feels like to be abused and stuff, or assaulted.
yeah.
Whatchamacallit? What did you guys think of the Columbine footage?
Oh, I thought it was kind of hokey.
Yeah.
Like personally, I thought it was like okay, they're trying to like really like hammer home that like this season really isn't about rape. It's about kids getting killed at school.
I think it's about
Which
all
one's
of
like-
more important?
It's talking to you about how all those things can lead to this kind of problem.
Yeah, no, and it's true. Like I mean, I guess some people need
See, you gotta
for
ban gays
like
in
to be
school
shut
now.
upon that, but like.
Kick him out.
I think
Teach
it's
him-
kind of common
teach
sense
him
that
about
if you
what
treat
gay
people
is.
like shit, they're eventually
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
break.
Yeah.
Like, and you should just have like respect and like common decency for everyone you meet.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that hard to just be a regular, like, nice human.
But
The
in
only rape
Indiana, they're like, well, that's it. We're canceling science class. Teaching them the good Lord's Bible.
Yeah, teaching them to rape each other.
Yeah.
Well, we
Thou
don't need to
shalt not
teach that.
covet another butt unless you take it.
taking the butt.
Butts in the hand is worth more than the bush. Or something.
And
That's
what's
what they would
One
say.
button, no, that's one button in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Doesn't matter. I made up my own.
and what did the superintendent lady tell the principal to do?
Oh, basically that she needs to resign.
He needs to resign.
Oh, you're talking about the principal of the other school?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She was being like,
He
well,
was like begging her
they-
for funding, I thought.
well, she's like, well, it's pretty simple. They beat him up because he's black. Like, that's why they got suspended. Just
you need
keep
to stand
going
your
along.
ground.
And then, like, he's like, no, I've supported you this whole time. You need to help us now.
Yeah.
And she's just like, well, it'll happen.
How would she help them?
Funding for shit, like any.
I
How
got
would that
funding
help,
or
though?
like somehow coming to some sort of resolution with them.
Would they be able to feed the Mexicans their breakfast at the right time then?
That doesn't change
they had more
prices.
fun.
I still don't
Like,
understand
cost.
why they can't
They're
show
still
up at the right
feeding them.
time to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Like everyone else.
They just can't.
Did you know that clocks work different?
Like, is their
Is
bus
there
ride
other
extra
time difference in
long or
Mexico?
something? Like, why can't they get to school
It's
on
ingrained in
time?
their DNA.
Anyways.
Racist jokes.
It's not even racist if that's what they're
Yeah, no.
proposing.
Like,
Um,
honestly, it's kind of a weak plot. Like that part.
Yeah.
That like doesn't make any sense to me because like
I don't think that realistically in real life
It wouldn't
that
happen.
a protest like that would get very far. They might try to do it, but it wouldn't get much public
It would
like
fizzle out after a day or
exposure.
two.
Only because like of what it's about.
Yeah.
I
Like those
can't-
kids were beating the shit out of that kid.
I can't really tell you. I've never seen a group of Hispanic kids having issues getting to school and then wanting their breakfast in my entire life.
Why you take my breakfast away?
Yeah, like I was on the bus with them, going to school every day. Like we had special buses that would pick us up early so we could go to school. Like we didn't, I never saw these kind of issues.
but this show would propose like you don't have Mexican parents though. You don't understand.
Oh yeah, but that's stupid too,
Yeah, well,
in my opinion.
it is stupid.
Well, it's like breakfast is before school. That's basically what it.
No, like if
That's why I
you're
didn't
if
eat
you're used to
breakfast
going
a
to
lot as a
public
kid.
school, like a lot of times you eat breakfast at school.
No, but I
Or-
mean
or
before
you-
school starts though. Like you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's before school starts. It's like
You know
the
what?
hour before school
Yeah.
starts.
You know what I've noticed a lot more of too in college,
What?
just on a tangent.
In college?
Because I've been going forever.
Okay.
But compared to like 10 years ago to now, like tons of people eating in class.
Oh yeah, even more
Not
now
so
than
not so
before.
much this year really, but like that's just because I think we're
Nobody
taking.
has common manners anymore.
Yeah.
Not just that, but they all have different schedules that like.
No, that's bullshit.
Teachers accept it,
You can
too.
wait till after though. Like,
I think it depends on the professor if he accepts it or not.
I also think it depends on the food because if it's
Yeah.
something that's not like
Fair
very
enough,
like
yeah.
obnoxious, like if
Got my
you're just
stink
eating like
burger.
trail mix or something
Yeah.
at your desk,
Fucking
while you're
stinky
working on
foods in class.
something?
Yeah, fuck that.
that's what I was
dude.
gonna say. Don't
Fuck
bring a
that.
burger. Don't bring fries.
Indian food.
Don't bring
Yeah.
your curry. Bring some trail mix.
That is like this.
At the very most, bring some potato chips.
And not
You know,
you
like-
share. You have to share.
On another side
No, you
tangent,
don't.
fuck people in movie theaters that fucking put like
Jalapenos
jalapenos
on
all over
everything.
their
No,
popcorn.
no, that shit is
fucking,
awesome.
No, it ruins
It's
my
so
day.
good.
It might taste good, but
At-
fuck that,
At
dude. It like
Century
assaults
Theaters,
me.
They have like jalapeno.
I like
toppings
jalapenos too,
for
but
stuff.
it's just
I'm
like,
doing
dude,
it next time.
Okay.
like
Dude,
hot
you
dogs
are
and
you're an
shit.
asshole,
Yeah,
then
and
you're
it
gonna be like that
stinks up the
offensive jerk
whole
that like
room.
just
I
like,
want my jalapenos.
then fucking okay. Here's
I never
what
had a
you do.
problem with it.
Here's
I
what you
grew
do
up
then.
jalapenos,
You
so-
It smells like
get
someone's
your
taking
popcorn.
shit after
And
eating
you
a bunch
eat it
of
wherever and
jalapenos.
get a refill at the end,
Yeah.
and then fucking cover it up and take it home because
but then
dude,
I'm already too
no,
full.
you're gonna be offending
like-
people. You're going to be offending people. It's
People are
kinda
going to be
rude.
offended no matter
Just
what.
light
No,
up the
they
stupid
wouldn't
I'm not
be
gonna
as
let them
offended.
Maybe
keep
that's what they
living
should
my
have
life.
done.
They wouldn't
on-
be
on
as
American
offended as
Crime.
if you didn't
What?
do that.
It should have
And
been
it's-
about. It should have been about students putting
Jalapenos.
jalapenos all over their breakfast instead of having their breakfast
This
on
is
time.
wrong.
Isn't it, AJ?
You stink
Isn't
the
it?
class up. Get rid of that.
Okay,
don't
so
understand
American
Mexican
Crime was
problems.
boring.
Yeah, there was no real. I mean, this was just a bunch of plot.
We
so
learned
you
that
could-
Kevin is gonna get fucked. He's gonna get fucked.
Eric and Kevin had a falling out.
Yeah.
There was a scene where Eric was looking at him lovingly and then decided that he was a bad dude.
I thought they were gonna kiss.
I wanted them
They
to kiss.
still might.
I know you
No.
did. You're gonna go
Yeah,
on like
yeah.
Kiss him! Kiss him!
go to him.
They're on the basketball court together alone, and they're going at it. They're
Middle
so
of the
close to
night.
each other's mouths.
I've
that
seen that show Love
should
and
just go into
The,
Basketball.
the penis just fell in.
I fell on top of him and it just happened to go in.
Come on, bro. Fall on my
Okay,
dick.
so what's next? What's next?
Plausible deniability. If you just
X-Files.
X-Files?
No, Better Call Saul.
Okay.
Better Call Saul.
So, beginning
Basically,
of it-
nothing happened.
Another show where
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Actually,
This
this
week
one's starting.
sucks.
This one's starting to piss me off though. With nothing
Why?
happening. Okay, first off, because the seasons aren't that big. They aren't that big, and fucking also because the first season they tread water the whole fucking time,
Yeah.
and the last episode even of Better Call Saul was like one of these weird sideways episodes where it was like it felt like he went nowhere.
Yeah.
Where he went back and
Showed a little
hung
bit
out
of
with
the
his
future.
friend, right?
Yeah.
And then his
Oh,
friend
yeah, that.
told him he was dying, and then he died, or in that alleyway. Wait, did
He
he,
didn't
tell
tell
him
him
or
he was
not?
dying, no, he
Yeah,
just
that's right. He
keeled
just
over.
fucking died. But
Talking about his fat friend?
Yeah.
yeah,
When he was-
his
what
other
was his
con
name?
man.
Jumpin' Jimmy or something?
I couldn't
Flippin'
remember.
Jimmy.
Slippin' Jimmy.
He was
Slippin'
slipping
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Basically,
This
what
episode-
ended up
Hold
happening
on,
this
this-
episode was he got a job offer, and at first he didn't take it because he was worried that it would get in the way of his romantic relationship with the blonde lady. But they ended up conning some people and getting off on that, and then they banged each other, and then she didn't really want anything to do with him after that so much,
Do you think
like
that was-
sexually.
that you thought
and
that
so
was
then he
because-
went and took the job because he realized that their romantic, like, that wasn't going to lead to anything. So he
I thought it
figured
was
might
just
as well
'cause-
take the job.
Okay, see, no, that's not that.
That's what I got from
Mine
it.
was slightly different, where it was. I thought that it was him literally just being all like straight up what the episode was saying. Like, okay, well, the only reason he would have taken the job was to be with her, and when she said that it wasn't like that, that's when he decided not to do it, and he was just gonna con man people, and it was just another episode where he's treading water.
I felt
Like,
like she
that's-
was like throwing him a bone. She was like, okay, we'll have our one night together, like romantically, and then I'm going to be done with you, and then you're supposed to move on with your life and pursue your career, and we don't have to worry about like our interests
If
like
she
getting
was
crossed.
throwing him a bone, I think it was her throwing him a bone so he would come back
To do the job?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
Oh,
like she
okay.
basically like gave him one night with her and then was like, okay, that's it. Like, we're done.
For sure. But still, like, this show needs to kind of pick up the pace a little bit. Because, I don't know, I just don't
It seems like
buy
it's
that
just...
he's going to turn into this, like, big bad guy lawyer.
Well,
like,
not bad guy lawyer, but like it
he
just...
kind of is.
He is, like, by extension, a bad guy, but he's more kind of like a chaotic, neutral type character, I would say.
He's just taking what comes to him, and whatever he
Yeah.
knows he can get away with, he'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about, like, end result Breaking Bad. Saul Goodman.
But Saul Goodman in Breaking Bad was just a slimy lawyer.
Yeah.
He was really slimy. Like, he knew how to get, like, money all over the place. And
But that just means we know that he's going to fail at this place and something's going to happen
Yeah.
to lead him there.
That's my problem with it. Is I don't feel any sort of like suspense. Like, well, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna
Because
be
you
a
already
good,
know where
Because
he's
we know
going to
where
end
he's
Yeah,
up.
is he gonna be a good guy for like half a season?
Well,
there are
if you-
scenes that show what happens post.
Yeah, when he's working at the
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon.
That's what I was
Yeah.
going to say is,
that's his reward. That
That was the
No,
best
no.
part, was him getting locked
That's
in that
your
room.
reward. Like, if you're watching it, because, like, I mean, the show is
Oh my god,
basically
that
about
happened
Saul.
after fucking Walter White happened.
Yeah, but I'm
That's
expecting
why I watched this.
I'm expecting something
Yeah.
to pop up, actually. Like, in those scenes, like
Like
Jesse's
Hop
gonna
and
show
freaks
up or
out.
something.
Jesse's fucking gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if Walter White just showed up at his house one day?
Okay,
When he's at home watching those fucking Saul Goodman tapes, and
There-
like all of a sudden he just comes out of the shadows.
wasn't there a rumor that the show's coming back?
There
yeah,
was.
there was a rumor. It was crazy.
It's just a rumor though.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not coming back.
No.
Okay,
That
so
was a
like
crazy
when
rumor.
when he supposedly quote unquote died, the end.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert. He dies. I wanted the building to explode because it was so slow the way it happened.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, it's gonna blow up because they kept showing the tanker where all the stuff was made and like all the
methamphetamine.
things. Yeah, and I was like, oh man, the whole thing's gonna fucking light up and explode where the cops are walking up to it, you know. And it's
And
gonna be like
nothing.
he's going out in a fireball, but nope, he just kind of went out like, this is my paradise. This is where I actually felt like a man, and then
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, I love Breaking Bad.
And
Better
Jesse
Call
Pinkman's like, fuck yeah, I'm out of here.
Jesse Pinkman was like losing his mind.
Yeah, because Fat Damon had him.
having his way with him.
Yeah. Big mouth drugs.
More like his mind was just broken after being abused by like his father figure.
He's never coming back.
Yeah,
We
he's
won't see
gone.
him ever again.
Well, no, I think he might. But
They would
that's
have
only
to.
that's only if Breaking Bad came back though,
Yeah.
because
I
he
like-
would. They need to like follow that up.
No, fast enough.
I was gonna say the Need for Speed movie is kind of like a spiritual successor for me.
Fuck that movie.
Really?
man.
I never even heard much about that after they announced it.
Well,
I ended up
I've
watching
never
that.
watched
Like,
it.
I ended up watching that finally, like maybe 6-7 months ago.
You wish you never did.
And Fast and
I
Furious is
might
better.
as well not have. It's like the stupidest movie I think I've ever seen.
Did you ask for your time back?
No,
From
I was
reality?
just a day wasted though.
Reality, give me my time back, please.
Yeah, that's.
So
No, but like I like the show like on an entertainment level, but it really needs to do a lot to kick it up a notch. Like I don't have any intrigue on what's going to happen.
I just think like the main thing it needs is like an actual plot.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
some
sorry,
sort of-
but like this
there
whole
was-
like, is Jimmy gonna work for a big law firm or is he not?
There's that.
That's not really a plot for me.
There's that drug dealer teacher guy.
Yeah.
Or no, he's not a
He
teacher.
works at a
He's just like a
pharmaceutical
farm.
company.
Yeah, and
He's an IT tech guy, actually.
and like I thought that shit was gonna resolve itself this episode, like because it really seemed like it was gonna blow up in his face.
I think that guy might get arrested, and then Saul will be his lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's where he gets in.
yeah, that's coming.
Mike will
then.
bring him
Yeah.
to Saul, and
Which is like something that the firm would not be happy with.
yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
that'll
I
probably
get it
happen.
now.
Yeah.
Well, that's episode 1 though. There's a second one out. We should watch that. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it next week, and
wasn't
probably
a-
the third one.
That one wasn't a very good opener. Like, it
Yeah.
didn't really lead you anywhere. It didn't show you what was happening, really. It just kind of, like, gave you a really vague glimpse at what's going on for this season.
It didn't get me excited to watch it at all.
Basically,
Yeah, it's
basically,
very
what you got out of it was that
plain.
that Jimmy is gonna be a more con man-y type guy from now on. That his relationship with the lady finally took the next step, and that's I don't know. That's
He
it.
likes pressing buttons that say "Do not."
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, man.
He tested
Since
it.
that's the oxygen supply for the building.
Yeah, I thought it was the
It's
the
like
switch
it's like
for
a
all
Total
the,
Recall.
Yeah.
I thought it was the switch for all the servers inside the building, and it was going to
Yeah.
turn all the servers off and power cycle them.
I thought it was at least going to reset his computer. Yeah. That's what I thought was going to happen.
But nothing happened.
Yeah.
Or I thought it was going to make all the
That was the best part.
all the blinds shut, like electronic blinds
As
shut.
soon as he turns
Also,
it off,
like, Total Recall.
a
Yeah.
woman just starts screaming.
Yeah. Didn't happen at all. But yeah, that episode was pretty slow.
Yes.
Not a very good opener.
Oh shit, Don Knotts died.
Oh, fuck.
Don Knotts?
Don Knotts.
Yeah,
How
that
old was
sucks.
he?
The incredible Mr. Limpet. He was old.
Is that when he was a
I
fish?
thought he was dead already.
He's in his 90s.
Everybody always thinks that he is dead, but
Yeah.
those are all fake rumors.
Hold on. I'll get the info.
Well, everybody's dying.
Everyone's dying.
Don Knotts was awesome.
Everybody
I used to
poops.
watch Don all the time on Three's Company.
I used to see him all the time on Andy Griffith.
Yeah, he was there too.
He was on Three's Company?
Yes, he was Mr. He wasn't Mr. Roper, or it wasn't Mr. Roper.
Sorry guys, he died in 2006.
Yeah.
It's the
been
10th
died.
anniversary of his death.
Okay.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
Well,
You're 10
Well-
years old today, dead donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry,
You're 10, buddy. Wherever you've reincarnated.
We're gonna get you a nice shiny new bicycle.
And an ice cream.
Somewhere in this world, there's some reincarnated Don Knotts doing the Don Knotts face and not realizing why he's doing it. What do you mean I gotta suck some cocks?
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, last but not least,
Oh, and
X-Files.
X-Files, the season finale. I was disappointed.
A lot of people were.
Okay,
really?
see, okay,
Really?
can I just lay it out? Because I really felt like this episode, the last one,
Uh-huh.
that should have been episode 2.
Yeah.
Like, it literally,
It was the
like, they
follow-up.
they split up, like, the first episode and that episode, like, those, like, that one plot line, and then just put all these other shitty episodes in the middle. Except for the one with the Band-Aid nose man. I like that one. That one.
Yeah,
was
I
good.
don't think any of
Yeah.
them were shitty. Actually, I think
The
like
Golem.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that
like
one was
if
good.
if I could compare this like season to like let's say season 8, I prefer this one.
That's
but-
true. I mean, like, the Doggett stuff wasn't that great. But, like,
No, the season 9 was hit or miss, but like season 8 was just boring.
well, I
And-
just felt like they kind of just, like, had, like, one plot idea, like, one main plot idea, and just kind of, like, we're like, we'll just split it up. We'll have the very end of it, and then we'll just throw some stuff here in the middle.
That's kind of what they always used to do, though. I think, like
I don't know.
they just had more time to like spread
Yeah,
it
and,
around.
like, it
you
just,
know?
it doesn't work when you only have 6 episodes.
I want it
It's
to
kinda
be a real
irritating.
apocalypse.
People got pretty mad.
Yeah.
Like people have to realize though that it was like testing the waters.
It was pure
right?
Set
Of course,
up
but they ended
for
it in a
another
way that tells you, hey, guess what? Another season's coming.
Yep.
Because there's no way
It has to be. Yeah.
The way it ended was like, okay, what's the point of this? This is the end of everything. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
that's what you're gonna see though.
And
right?
I mean, I hate to say it, but, like,
Like on
with
the next
Fox,
season?
we don't actually, like, has it gotten renewed?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
because, like, with
shit.
Fox, we don't know if it'll actually get another season,
They
so
better,
it's very
dude.
risky
Like,
to, like, leave off.
and they
like-
better give them more episodes. God damn it.
Yeah.
People are going to be super disappointed, and that's what Fox executives are going to see instead of seeing
Sales.
like how many people actually
Yeah.
watch it. They're going to see how
Yeah.
many people got disappointed with the ending.
Well, all I know is it
I
had
liked
like
the
one of
Wereman
the
one, too.
had like one of the biggest premieres.
thought all
This
of
is
them
why I
were
told
good.
you guys that I felt like some of those episodes didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Well, no,
And they should
definitely.
They should have focused on like a storyline that went through instead of just having 2 episodes that did, and the other ones kind of like not having much to do.
Well,
with
see,
it.
I'd rather have had those 2 episodes because if it does go away now, at least we got those.
At least you
Yeah.
know Fox Mulder's
What
is
it-
fucking doomed.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, like
all
the
those other
jerky episodes. Is what I mean.
But what happened though? Like, really, like, did we even actually see an ending? Because it was like
no, it's
Fox
like
was dying, and then
Mulder's-
Scully like
Mulder
was
and
gonna give
Einstein
him some
are
shit,
getting
but then
the-
it wasn't gonna work, right?
She
And
didn't
then
need stem cells.
yeah from
Their
William.
son.
Yeah.
and then boom, the
William shows
alien.
up in an alien ship.
Oh, okay. So
Big deal.
No, they're gonna have to go find him out in the middle of nowhere or something. But wouldn't
In
Mulder be
space.
dead by then?
maybe they'll keep him alive in a tube.
Turns out he's right around the corner.
It just
Yeah.
it
Which
feels like
was so dumb to me because if they didn't know wherever he was, why even mention him?
He
that
could be
way?
in like Australia now. Like
Yeah.
for all I know.
it
It's like,
felt
we don't
like
have
Could be
time.
not on the
We need to
planet.
get him.
yeah.
Like, who knows?
He could be in space Australia.
Yeah.
It feels like Chris Carter just is always thinking up ideas on how to get rid of Fox.
Yeah, no.
They
That's
don't
what
like
it-
him.
Yeah, like he hates
Not-
Mulder.
Not that he hates Mulder, but like it's like he
They have to
thinks
pay
it's
him twice
interesting
as
to make
much.
him disappear and then come back.
They have to pay him twice as much as Scully.
That too,
Chris
Yeah.
Carter just made a statement saying, "We will come back."
or we won't.
For the third
Yeah.
third movie.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
and it's gonna
no.
be the
It's still
shittiest
bad
one
this
yet.
time.
Oh man. I
Honey
hope they
Boo Boo's
don't.
gonna be in it.
Oh, her mom could be Truckerfoot. They could
Yeah.
show her forklift foot.
For cool.
No, I think that an X-Files movie isn't necessarily the worst idea. It's just that
That already happened.
neither one of them have been good though.
This reminded me
Have
of.
you seen the?
No, I never watched it.
Well, the first one was like just boring.
Watch
But
it
the
with riff
second,
tracks.
but the second one is boring and bad. Like
Boring.
really bad. What?
Said boringer.
Yeah, I would watch it with riff tracks. It's a good way to watch it.
Yeah.
Riff
Um,
track. Is that laugh track?
Mystery
So,
Science
Mystery
Theater.
Science- yeah, except they do
Oh,
it
I
to
see.
modern movies, and
Oh, I see.
they sell it as an audio like disc, and then you play it simultaneously to your
Did you
movie.
hear that they're making a movie for it again? They're making another Mystery Science
Yeah.
Theater, or it's going to be a show again?
Yes.
They were like
At least for a
kickstarting
few-
it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already going to happen, and Patton Oswalt's on it.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
It should be fun.
Yeah, I would watch that.
I'm like
This
obsessed with that shit.
this
was
ending
fun.
of X Files reminded me of the first season of The Strain,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where how it ended right as shit was beginning,
Yeah.
and like I'm like, well, second season might be good.
Which we need to watch that. Sorry,
Yeah.
we've been slacking.
Yeah. Is The Strain gonna get a third season?
Yes.
Yeah, it got
Nice.
renewed already.
It's
Like,
good.
Way back when
It's
the old.
it's kind of following the comic book, which I read.
Well,
For
I thought
sure.
I thought the show came out first, right?
No, comic book came first.
When?
I don't know, like a couple years before because
Okay, I
'cause
remember
it's pretty,
hearing about it.
It's pretty deep in already with the comic.
Did Del Toro make the comic
Yes.
also?
Yeah.
He wrote it. Yeah.
I love
I think
Del
he
Toro.
said, "I'm gonna write this comic because I want to write a comic, and also like I know it'll be a great idea for a film. So now we have it for a TV series."
Awesome.
cool. Well, yeah. So I guess we'll just have to like wait and see like what they bring us next season for X Files, and
Who knows?
maybe they'll listen to fans and realize that they need to like, if they're gonna have like a heavy plot like that, like they can't just.
Let it flounder like
Yeah.
that. Like hit home real hard
Smoking
with
Man
it the
just
first
showing up in the last
episode.
episode.
Well, it was like
looking
the
all
whole
weird.
time, like all 6
House
episodes. I was
Babes,
like,
yeah.
when are we gonna get back to this?
In the biz, they call that bookending.
Like this
Yeah.
shit is like happening, and it's
Like what's his
It's not
name?
even a bookend though, because
Yeah.
the way it
Ted.
ended, it was like half. It was like
That's
half
true.
of an
half,
episode.
That's
yeah, like
true.
half of what it. Yeah.
She's like
In
There's
the biz,
no
they-
resolution.
There wasn't
Yeah.
even a like the only resolved thing was Scully saved Einstein and saved the
Yeah.
other dude, and that's it.
It wouldn't be a bookend. It'd be a
Mulder and
Big
Scully
Mac.
are back.
Yeah, you can go for one of those right now.
Yeah.
Mario. Well, then we're all done.
That's pretty much it.
That's
Yep.
it this week.
Nothing
Cool.
really happened this week besides the good Venture Brothers and like a really underwhelming
Goodbye to X Files.
X Files.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad it came back though.
And I'm
No matter what. Even.
I'm still
It could've
missing
been a lot
Big
worse.
Ange. Still missing Big Ange.
People are still feeling the hurt.
Can't believe it's real. I've been catching up on Mob Wives, and it's really sad
She
watching
has.
it in
I've been
retrospect,
seeing
knowing
a
that
lot
she
of
died.
Big Ange stuff.
Like,
I
it's
know.
really sad.
Her boobs died so young.
I know. I
I
hope
just-
that she donated them, like an organ transplant, like
Her,
somebody.
her fake
God.
breasts.
Yeah, well,
Those
why
things
not?
were massive.
Why not? I mean, somebody else can use them
They
now.
can give them to her ex-husband, and he can put them
Neil?
in. Yeah.
I feel
He
bad.
can wear them.
Yes.
Like as an outlier, I like feel bad like seeing these things, like because she's like so not smart
Yeah.
that it's like
It was sad to
yeah,
watch.
it's sad to watch this person that's like just like
Doesn't know she's gonna die.
yeah, but she's smart enough to realize that like when the doctor tells her in her face.
This
like,
is the final season of Mob
Is
Wives
it?
too.
Is it? I
Yes.
thought so because it was like Last Stand or something.
we'll
see
and
about
I was
that.
like-
No, it really is.
yeah, really.
The other women don't want to have anything to do with it anymore because
Yeah.
of the shit that
and
went
then there'll
down
be
with
the
those
new
seasons.
Mob Wives.
I was gonna say,
They
like,
might have different people, but
Yeah.
they won't
and
ever
like
be
they'll
them
bring
again.
back Brittany and the other new girl and
Yeah.
leave the OGs out.
They'll have Natalie and the other girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Fuck
shit
that
is-
Brittany bitch. She's so dumb. I just want to fight. I came here to fight. I just
That's-
want to fight. Like, it's
yeah.
so dumb. And you can tell so hard that she's trying to be Drita. Like she's
Yeah.
trying to be the new
But
Drita.
Drita would kill her.
Trying to
Yeah,
be
Drita would eat her alive.
Yeah,
I wish.
Drita's fucking
I
tough,
want to see
man.
Drita eat someone.
Watch her
looks
at the end of
like-
the first season, man.
Straight up, she looks like a girl that belongs in like a Mortal Kombat game. Like she's ripped. Like she's pretty.
She trains in
buff.
kickboxing.
She looks
Yeah.
like a man.
She looks like a man, kinda.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's what
Probably.
Mortal Kombat
She
would
looks
look
She looks like one of those cats that has no fur
Yeah.
and like all fucking angry and fucking like
You
bitter
seen
towards the
you
world.
seen a bear without fur?
Yeah, it was fucking creepy.
Freaky, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's basically it.
But yeah, so that's it for this week.
Everybody watch Mob Wives.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, don't.
Do it. Do
Don't
it.
listen
Do
to
it.
him.
Do
We're gonna
it.
end now. Bye.
Bye.